In this video, we're going to continue to work on our website, and this time we're going to add a logo. There are two ways that you can add a logo. The first is if you already have a logo image file, you can just insert that onto the page, or you can create your own logo. So in this instance, just like in our previous video, we're going to make sure that we put the logo on master page A. That way it will show across all the pages linked to that master page. And to do that, in the pages panel on the right, I'm just going to expand master pages and double click master A, and now from that little eye icon you can see we're working on master A. I'm just going to zoom in, and I've already got an image file, so I'm just going to go to insert, picture, from file, select the logo, click open and place it on the page. I want it to be 10 pixels from the top and 10 pixels from the left, so I'll do that using the transform panel in the bottom right. So I'm going to put in 10 from the top and 10 from the left, just like that. Now when visitors are on different pages, I want them to be able to click the logo and be returned to the home page. So I need to add a link to this. So to do that, with the logo selected, I'm going to right click, go to hyperlink, and under the hyperlink tab, I'm going to choose site page and make sure page name is index.html, which is the home page, and just click OK. And let's just preview that. Okay, so there's our logo, and once we hover over it, we can see there's a link. You can also confirm that by looking in the bottom left, where you can see it's going to go to index.html. Okay, so that's great. So let me show you how you can easily create a logo in WebPlus as well. So I'm just going to delete that. I'm going to use the creative text tool because we're going to be applying some effects to it. We're going to use the creative text tool instead of the HTML text tool. And once we publish the site, it will actually be turned into a graphic. So I'm just going to place it on the page and put in the logo name. I'm just going to highlight it and select the font Brandish and size 26 pixels. And I want it to be color scheme 4, which is a blue. So I also want it to be aligned to that left margin. So I'm going to use the transform panel in the bottom right to make it be 10 pixels from the left. And in this instance, if I say 10 pixels from the top, it's actually going to use the top of the frame and it's going to push it down a little too much. So let me show you that. By putting 10 there, it's no longer 10 pixels from the top. It's actually 10 pixels from the top of the artistic text frame. So to counteract that, I'm just going to leave that at 0. So you may have to play about with it depending on whatever text or graphic you're inserting. The next thing I want to do is to apply a shadow. So I'm just going to select the frame rather than the text, and right click, go to format, filter effect, and I'm going to use drop shadow. And you can see a shadow has been added. It's a little bit too far and a little bit too faint for me. So under blur, I'm going to change that to 2 pixels. And under distance, I'm also going to change that to 2 pixels as well. And you can see there's a shadow behind it, and it just gives the impression that the text is lifted off the page. Okay, so I'm just going to OK that. Now if you like your logo, you may want to export it as an image, that way you can use it elsewhere. So to do that, you go to Tools, Export, Export as Picture, and you can select whichever image format you want, JPEG or PNG. Let's just go with JPEG, and you can set the quality. I've left it 100%, and then you simply press Export, give it a name, and click Save. And now you actually have an image there that you can use in other locations. Now you might be wondering why there's this red squiggly line underneath the head, and that's just because it doesn't recognize the word. To get rid of that, we're just going to click in the word, right click, and select Ignore All. Just like that. And just like with our image, we're going to apply a link to this as well. So again, I'm just going to select the text frame, right click, hyperlink, site page, index.html, OK. And let's just preview that. And again, we have our logo in the top left, and if we hover over it, we have a link. Join me in the next video when I show you how to create a favorites icon. If you want to get the most out of WebPlus and take your web designing skills to the next level, then you need to take a look at Morpheus. It's our incredible asset pack for WebPlus with an amazing 1,252 assets, including desktop and mobile page layouts, custom sliders, accordions, graphics, pricing tables, and a whole lot more. Morpheus will help you develop professional websites quicker and faster. Click the link below to find out more and use the code 10OFF to get a 10% discount off Morpheus or anything else you order at www.iplus360.com. And remember, as well as premium products, we also have over 100 free downloads.